Hello guys. Basically, we're gonna be reacting to Why I Had Surgery by Samara. Actually, no, let me turn it all the way. Let me just make sure the volume is good. Alright, so we about to be reacting to Why I Had Surgery by Samara Redway. Redway. Oh no. So basically, I just wanted to um make this to basically just know why Samara had surgery. But I think this video is gonna be more than just like the surgery video. She because she had made a video saying that she was gonna get surgery, but I'm pretty sure that was like 2 months ago. So maybe it could explain that, but it also might explain some more things. But yeah, let's get into it anyway.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am just gonna do this before I change my mind. Alright, we're getting into it. We're gonna be talking about why I had surgery. I'm gonna give you guys the whole story, backstory, present story. There's no future story, so just those two. I'm a little nervous to make this video, but I thought about it more. The pros completely outweigh the cons. So please watch this video in its entirety. Watch the whole thing if you have the time, because I think this is a really important topic. I don't think people talk about this enough. And I hope you guys can take something away from it. Hopefully it has some sort of a positive impact on you. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. We're gonna get into this, okay? Because I know this is something you guys have been asking.
If this leads to somewhere to the place that I think it's gonna lead to, I think the people in the comments are about to flame her, bro. Like she is about to get the most flame, get flamed. I don't even know how to say that, but she's about to get roasted so much right now, more than she's ever got roasted in her life. But that's only if I think this is if this is going where I think it's going. But Samara is a good person, so let's check it out.
For a while. So before I change my mind, let me just talk about it. I had surgery 2.5 months ago. In order to fully
Oh yeah, guys, that was the surgery that I was saying that she said that she got so it was 2 months ago. Yeah, so she said that she got
understand that I'm going to need to take you guys back to when I was a teenager. I know.
Yep, see, I told you guys, but she probably was gonna be talking about more than just that. It might not just be that.
Confusing, so, yeah. But just hold on. Right? It'll make sense. So, once upon a time, back in my teenage years, I was a lot different than I am now. And, hopefully so, right? I'm 26 now. It would be very concerning if I was the same now that I was when I was 18. The change has been very positive. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of confidence issues, which I'm sure most people go through. I mean, those are really vulnerable years. You're trying to figure yourself out. You're not super confident in who you are. You're going through a lot of changes, and it's a rough time. So
yeah, I want to speak about that. That is kind of true because when you're younger and stuff like that, which I think she's saying when she's 18, but I'm only 13, so I just turned 13 this year, so I can't relate to her situation right now. But I know especially when you're younger and stuff like that, there's a lot of decisions that you make or a lot of choices that you make that might not be the the best, because that's really how people learn, because you make more mistakes when you're that's not really true. I don't really know, but I know you make a lot of mistakes when you're young, and it definitely affects you when you get older. So yeah, I definitely agree with what Samara saying.
So I was pretty down bad in the whole confidence department. It was just not up to par.
Yeah, I want a lot of people go through that too. When you're young and stuff like that, when you might look at what somebody else has. I'm young, so I can already I can already speak from experience. When you look at what somebody else has or what they look like, whatever like that, or if you get roasted or whatever like that, you either wish you had what they had, or you just just feel so down about yourself. So I understand that too. So that definitely helps, because I think I already have in mind where this is about to go. But I don't want to just assume. So
I also struggled with anxiety. I struggled with depression. Some other things that we could talk about at some point if you guys would be interested in. Growing up, I was told on almost a daily basis that I was gross, that nobody would ever love me.
Wow.
My appearance was just constantly picked apart.
That's really messed up. Bro, imagine saying that someone is gross, bro. Like that's nowadays. This is like modern day. So like modern day, a lot of people don't say gross. They'll probably like curse you out. Like even when people are young. Like I know definitely from experience. Like I've definitely like cursed like once or twice in my lifetime and like my time living. So like you like curse people out nowadays, but back then, bro, playing at their gross, bro. Like that's kind of harsh, bro. Like that's really hard to take, especially like if you're like young or whatever like that, bro. Like when you're older, then you could probably handle it because you've already been called names like so many times in your lifetime. But during like your younger age and stuff, like you don't really have that much experience with it, so it affects you deeper. So that's harsh, man. That's messed up.
By my clearly not very nice stepdad. So those are never things you should say to a child, like any of that. Really just not.
Bro, Samara's stepdad. Oh yeah, cause I know that like Samara is like typical gamer's girlfriend. You know, typical gamer has like so many subscribers on like all this, but like on like millions of subscribers. But I know that like typical gamer, like he I mean Samara or whatever like that. I'm pretty sure like on a Q&A or whatever like that, like she was saying how like she didn't have a dad or like her dad left and then her and then like she had a stepdad or whatever like that, because I'm pretty sure like her mom like man, well that's what literally what it means. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. Her stepdad was the one that was like making her feel like that. That's sad,
Confidence.
bro. I can't
Makes
relate,
sense why I didn't have much of that. As I got older, I didn't want to feel like that anymore, you know? I mean, nobody wants to feel bad about themselves. We all want to feel secure and confident in who we are. And I wanted that. So I started like thinking, what could I do to feel good about myself? You know, looking back, I feel like maybe like therapy would have been a good start, but unfortunately I was 18. I was not looking in that direction. I was not looking at, you know, actually getting to the root of the problem and, you know, doing the internal work. I was focused on my physical appearance and what could I change to be better? What could I do to love myself?
See, guys, that's exactly why. Like for everybody that's watching us, bro, like you gotta definitely be confident in yourself and who you are, bro. Cause I'm telling you, these days, bro, people and like even yourself can like make you feel like you don't belong or like you're not good enough or whatever. But you can't let it get to you, bro.
More, which you know is really like it makes me sad because I know I'm not the only one that went through that. I am sure so many people go through that same feeling. Maybe some of you guys are going through that now, feeling like you just need to look a certain way and your life will be so much better if you know, fit society's standard of beauty. Let me save you some time and possibly money. It won't. That is not the way to find happiness. And I learned that the hard way. So back to me, you can kind of see where this is going. At 18, I decided to have surgery. I decided to modify my body.
Yep. I knew that's exactly where it was going. I knew that she was like now it's just now I knew she was gonna have it on her body, but now it's just weird.
Make something.
Well, there it is, ladies. Let's see. It says, or I guess things. Haha, get it, lol, boops. Well, now you can kind of like see like where all that is like really coming from now, because I knew it was gonna go in this direction, but I'm pretty sure like well actually let's check, bro. Like I don't want to be a weirdo for doing this, bro, but like bro, hold on, let's go, bro, on Instagram, bro. Instagram. Bro, what? Bro, I hate, but I don't know if this happens to any of you guys, bro, but like, bro, dude, like, if you ever like doing it through Yahoo, bro, that's kind of weird. Alright, bro. Alright, Samara Redway, yeah. Let's look at Samara Redway, bro. Hold up, bro. She said that like last 2 months she got surgery, bro. I'm not trying to bash her, bro, but let me see like some pictures of like her, like not to like be like a weirdo either. Like guys, please do not say that I'm like a weirdo or anything like that. But I just want to show you guys, like, bro, hold up. Is this Samara? No, she said until 2 months ago, bro. So I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out like, is there like a picture that really like shows like that part of her body that she got the surgery on. Cause I want to show you guys why like it would. But you see, bro, Miku's so cute, bro. Like, bro, look at this, bro. Miku's so cute. Yeah, bro, where is it, bro? I need to find like a good. Right, I can't really find a good picture right now. But that, like, she sat on her boobs, so like that would mean that we would have to see a picture of her, like, at that time of like doing it, and then like the picture before she was like that, and then like a picture afterward, like after the whole like she like after she got the surgery or whatever like that. Hold up, bro. Let me go to a quieter place so that you guys can hear what I'm saying, bro. Hold up, bro. Real quick. Let me go to like a quiet place. Let's go. Let me go here. Let me come over here. Yeah. Alright, so now back to what I was saying, like we would have to see a picture of how she looked before she got the surgery and then how she looked after she got the surgery in order to really understand. But yeah, so alright, let's get back to that.
Thinking that that would be the answer to all my problems. I honestly thought that it would solve everything. And I know, like, you guys would be like, Samara, like, come on. Like, how did you think that? But I thought that. I mean, to be fair, I was very young. Would I have made the same decision now? Absolutely not. Which is, we'll be getting to that. But I was young. And I was just like, I was so hurt. And I had just felt so bad about myself for so long that even the thought of this possibly fixing it, that was enough. That was enough for me to do it. So I did. Spoiler alert, didn't help. Who would have seen that coming, right? Still had the same problems. I was still the same me. I just now was, you know, a little bigger in one department. As time goes on, I start to put in the work internally to get to the root of those issues and actually try and fix myself from the inside out rather than just paying attention to the outside. And I think, like, just as a society, we put so much pressure on physical appearance.
I already know, like, wait, yeah, that is facts. Like, people these days, like, not to call any names, but like, obviously, like Kylie Jenner or like Kim Kardashian, like a lot of people like bash them or like come at them, bro, or like really like look at like all people look at these days are like people's bodies. Like you look at, you could like you might not even know somebody's personality, but because of how they look, then you might be attracted to them. And like, to be honest with you, it might sound like nothing's wrong with that, but to be honest with you, it kind of is something wrong with that, because what if they look a certain way and then you wind up getting with them, but then their personality is like horrible, like they're very mean, they're very nasty to people, and then you're gonna be regretting it, because then you're gonna be thinking to yourself, how do I get out of this situation? And that's just facts. So
it's like, it is insane. And especially now, you know, with like social media, Instagram, I mean, I could not imagine being a teenager in this day and age, like constantly being bombarded with just, you know, like complete unrealistic body types. Like, it's insane. Our perspective on what a normal body looks like, I feel, is getting so distorted. And I think because I've been through wanting to change yourself and feeling like that's the answer, I have a lot of like empathy towards that, and I just like it makes me so sad to see. And you know, I don't want to shame anybody for, you know, like, you do what you want with your body. I am like, I will always be your biggest hype woman. I would never ever in a million years judge somebody for their decisions. I am like the opposite, like the least judgmental person you will ever meet. But that also doesn't mean that I don't see the issues with how important appearance is in our society, with how like twisted our standards of beauty have become. I know this is gonna sound really cheesy. You are absolutely perfect the way you are, okay? I wish somebody would have told me that when I was younger, but you really, really are, and you do not need to change for anybody, okay? You just be yourself, All right, because that is the most beautiful thing that you can be. Okay, pause. I'm editing this, and I feel like I've talked about beauty a lot, and I just wanted to slip this in. Beauty is not the end-all be-all, okay?
Yeah.
You do not have to be beautiful. Nobody has to be beautiful.
Right.
You can literally look like an egg, and you are still valid and important.
That is so true. You can literally look like a snail. Like, you can look like anything that the world sees as nasty or ugly, and you can still be so amazing and just such an amazing. You can have a good. It's not really all about the look. Like, you can literally be like quote unquote ugly in like the world standards, but it's like you can literally have like be very, very smart, like smarter than them all, to say, for lack of like better words. So yeah, but let's get back to it.
And special, and I love you, okay? Beauty is completely subjective. What one person thinks is beautiful, somebody else may think is ugly. It literally doesn't matter. I've had things that people bullied me over, other people end up loving them. Anyways, back to the point, you do not have to be beautiful. Be smart, be funny, be kind. There are a million things that you can be other than beautiful. But yeah, okay, I love you guys. Back to the video. And as I've gotten older, and this has to do with why I had my recent surgery, my kind of perspective on beauty changed as well. And me personally, I think that being exactly who you are is the most beautiful thing that you can be. And up until 2.5 months ago, I felt disconnected from my body. What I thought was beautiful when I was 18 and what I think is beautiful now are completely different things. And I felt like I was in this body that wasn't me.
That's what happens. So you get surgery and stuff like that. I've never done that. So like I said, I'm only 13, and my parents would probably go crazy if I ever got surgery. But they would I can't speak from experience, but they like the thing if when you get surgery and stuff like that, you don't it doesn't feel real. Like, it isn't real. It literally is not real, and it doesn't feel real. So don't get me wrong. Anybody that gets surgery, I'm not judging you I'm not judging them, but at the same time, it literally does not feel real.
It was a weird feeling. I can't even describe it. So 2.5 months ago, this is the surgery you guys have been asking about. I made the decision to get what I had put in when I was 18 taken out. A little smaller,
Let's go.
okay?
That's
a little
nice.
smaller,
That's
but
nice.
I can see.
Look, I know, Samara, you're probably never gonna watch it, but if you do wind up just coming across it randomly or whatever like that, I just want her, and I just want you to know, and all you guys that are gonna watch, or if watch or watching or whatever like that, I just want you guys to know, it doesn't you might feel a certain type of way, if you get if you change something about you, whatever like that. Well, just at the end of the day, just don't be scared or just don't feel bad to be yourself. Just get comfortable in being yourself, because when you're comfortable in being yourself, then that's when a lot of great things happen to you and stuff like that. And a lot of times that you don't feel great about being yourself and you try to change yourself, that's when the consequences, that's when the bad stuff start coming and stuff like that. And you might think that you might get made fun of when you're yourself, but you probably might even get more made fun of even more than when you try to change. So because the world acts the way the world wants to act, and then the world does what it wants to do. So just be yourself.
Say with 100% honesty that I have never felt so good about myself, my appearance, mentally, physically, because that's a whole different story. The physical implications of having something that's not supposed to be in your body. It's crazy how normal this stuff is when you actually think about it and you're like, wait, you're putting what in your body? I'm no doctor, but it can't be healthy. I actually found that I started having a lot of negative physical side effects. I was tired all the time. I had a lot of heart issues and chest pains. I just knew that it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. So anyways, I got everything out, nothing put back in, just we are back to being 100% ourselves. And it's so funny too, because you guys probably know I'm all about natural everything, natural skin products, body products. I don't get any injection, I don't do any of that stuff. But then I had this literal weight on my chest that was just, it was everything that I wasn't about, and I couldn't get it off me, and it feels so good to have it gone. Even though I went through this, and I feel like my story now kind of does affect how I think, because I've seen the negative implications of this. But at the end of the day, if you want to change your body, you know, it's your body. You do what you want. And
right, if you want to change your body, no one's saying no and no one's saying yes. Like, it's literally about, unless like you're literally forced to not make that change, then it's your body. So if you want to change it, then I guess all we could really say is, I guess, go ahead and change it. But at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong really with changing your body. But at the same time, there's definitely nothing wrong with just being yourself. So it's a double standard. Yeah. It goes both ways, and it's a double standard type of thing.
What makes you happy, and I will always be your guys' biggest supporter. Life is hard enough as is without having to live up to all of these unrealistic standards. So don't. I know it's hard, and I know it is so easy to compare yourself to how other people look. Just be the best version of you that you can be, because I promise you that there is somebody that will love you exactly the way you are. That's the beauty of being human, is being different and being unique. I mean, how boring would it be if we all looked the same? That would be horrible. That'd be horrible. We're all so different, and we all have our unique quirks and our flaws, and that's what makes us beautiful. So embrace them. Don't.
That's right. I'm gonna let it finish.
Feel like you need to change yourself for anybody, and focus on your insides just as much as you do your outsides. Focus on your mental health, your physical health. Prioritize yourself. At some point, we are all going to be 80, and we're all going to be wrinkly. Hopefully, because that would mean that we lived a long and beautiful life. And isn't that an amazing thing? That is inevitable, okay? Enjoy life while you can. Don't obsess over appearance. I know it can be hard. Trust me. I know. But do the work inside. Find what makes you happy. Look after yourself. Love yourself. I promise that will make you so much happier than any physical change ever could. I don't even know what I said in this video. I am going to have a really fun time editing this. I hope you guys can take something away from this. Maybe we can have another conversation like this at some point, because I feel really strongly about all these things. And I meant everything that I said, and I hope that it came across the right way, because I care about you guys.
It definitely came across the right way for me.
Anyways, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Okay, so yeah, that was Samara's why I had surgery, and I just want to make it clear to you guys. I just want to add out to what she's saying, because what Samara said, like, if I don't care if anybody else judges her for what she said or what she did, but in my, like, you can dislike the video or whatever, but my opinion is, I already like the video. I would 100% would like the video, because what she's saying is very true and is very right and is very honest, because you really don't need to change who you are, and it doesn't matter if, like, everybody has different talents, everybody has different types of appearances and different types of feelings, and don't let anybody tell you that you're a mistake, and if they try to tell you that you're a mistake, just look at them and move on, because once you are successful, one thing I already learned even from young is that people are gonna bully you and people are going to try to come after you, but once you are successful, they're gonna act like nothing happened, and they're gonna try to come to you and be like, oh yeah, I was this person. No, yo, you can't come back now that I'm successful, because before you, but that's exactly how you have to be, and that's the reality of it. But I will see you guys in the next episode. This is gonna be the first episode on this channel, and I just want to say, Samara, you probably never gonna watch this, like, in your life, but if you do come across this video, I just want to say, literally, or to anybody that's watching, really, like, I definitely support you, Samara. Like, this is definitely a wonderful thing that you have done, and it's definitely helping. It's gonna help some people. So yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.